Let's go. Just hang tight. Bill's working on getting things down. There we go.
Let me see. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on for all this.
There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this official. It is now officially December. It's now Christmas season. Do we have Christmas stuff up?
No.
But I hear
About
Christmas.
to.
I hear Christmas music from all over the place.
Yeah, it's that.
So, okay, welcome everybody. Hello, Mason's Turtles.
Wait, I can't even read any of that.
Oh yeah,
so you're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, he's got a great turtle channel.
No, I still can't see very well.
Well,
okay, that's all right. You're gonna have to read them for me.
So, all right, and James has showed up. Two Turtle Tom, welcome. We've got Two Turtle Tom, Mason's Turtles, and James Cross, and of course,
hey James.
Justin was here.
Justin,
way at the
Two
beginning.
Turtle Tom. I'm trying to get some of the names.
Evolver
Yay.
Reptiles. Hello,
Hey.
who's been with us from the beginning
Yes.
of our YouTube journey.
Mhm.
So, welcome everyone. It has been quite a month. Where,
Yes, it has.
Yes, and she's got to see the. Not only is she like one of the projects,
Excuse me, my hair.
she actually got to see the behind the scenes as to what it took to pull this thing off. So it's been quite the adventure. Well, but you, of course, are the star of today's show.
Apparently so.
And we would like to know lessons learned, and that very open-ended. So how was your month experience?
Wow. I'm tired.
Oh, no.
But my experience was good. I learned a lot. And of course, there's a lot of growth happening, and there's more to grow on. Let me tell you. I don't. It's open end, but I'm trying to think of. There's so many things. Yeah.
Like when you, how do you feel the difference between how you feel when you started and here a month later?
Oh, a lot better. Confidence levels a lot better. I'm not freaking out about being live or, or even when we did the little half times for those who were there, I tell you, after like the first one, I had like a meltdown. I was so, oh my goodness, I sound like a dork, or, sometimes, anyway, go on.
Yeah, it was. I will let you talk about the behind the scenes stuff because yeah, it was a big thing for her to be able to do this. And I think the message is it's a huge thing to start a YouTube channel, more than just figuring out what cameras to use.
Right. There's cameras, execution, how you're going to do it, how you're going to present the topic, what the topic is, scheduling time, everything. And then, adding in a bonus of holiday weekend or just things, you have to prepare. So.
Well, maybe we talk about holiday weekend. What happened there?
Oh, you mean what didn't happen?
Yeah.
We did not release on Saturday. Is what happened. I could not get it all together. So, but I have learned that with batching, that issue could be solved.
So what happened to end? And of course, I'm asking these questions.
I'm trying to think of go ahead.
And I'm asking these questions. They're probing questions, not to be critical or get at, but this is the normal experience. And I know what she went through is something that I go through and everybody goes through.
Right.
And you were doing videos like on a weekly basis.
Right. And then, whether coming home, getting stuck in holiday traffic and not being able to work on my project, my video, or spend any time, I had to outsource, I had to contact my contractor. Anywho, I'm probably saying too much.
Well, no, you're gonna. They'll find out. Yes. So
yes,
she was. It was a big holiday weekend, so she said, "Bill, I'm not going to be able to make it back in time, and asked me. So the next video that you see, which will be next Saturday, will actually be my voice, because I did it. I did it while she was away, and unfortunately, I couldn't get it done with everything. So it's going to be a week later, and it's going to be my voice. But now, how are we going to get to the batching?
How are we going to get to the batching? How am I going to get to the batching? Well, I could probably record or do the videos one after another. You know, have the topics ready, have everything ready, change my shirt. Just kidding. You know, I think batching, if I'm going in the right direction, that is what I'm thinking about moving forward, and to having a plan to get it all done at least a week before, so it will be ready to launch. So I will have that week buffer in case something happens, that I'll still be able to get it out. So I'm just going to try to be ahead of time, or ahead of schedule, so I can launch.
Jarek is saying everyone hates their own voice.
You know, when I listened to the last video, well, the first two, yes. The second one, or the third one, I was like, it's not too bad. Get a little used to it. But still,
I liked it.
He loved
you
it.
Had a
He
great
was
voice.
like, oh,
I love the voice.
You know,
I can't wait to see how she progresses on that, because she's got such a great voice.
Oh, me too.
Okay, Two Turtle Tom is looking for some dirt. He wants the tea. How many hours a day was Bill dedicating to his daily videos?
Oh, his daily videos?
Yeah.
You know what? He defies gravity and time. I couldn't give you hours, but all day long. with some dog breaks, petting the dogs, playing with the dogs, you know, taking care of all the chameleons, you know, it's just, it was November was crunch month, because we had an aggressive goal.
Yeah. And I get up about 4 hours, up to 4 hours before she does. So I have 4 hours of time that is unaccounted for. Nobody knows what I do during that time. And so I admit a lot got done in those 4 hours.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like when this household wakes up, I've already worked half a day, and yes, and I'm exhausted, but having fun. I love getting up early. Now, also, Yvette and I.
Oh, there's a question. Yeah, I can read it like when they're that big.
Okay. Yeah, Yvette and I, before we started this, because I've done daily videos before, and we know what goes into that.
I have to interject right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
So he asked me if I wanted to be a part of this, to commit to, you know, because he's going to be really busy. So I knew that, but I didn't know how busy I was going to be because of that. So I feel bamboozled. I was like, what? I'm doing this. What did I say yes to? And then there was the probing me. What's going on now? How are you? What are you doing? Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, there was you never know how much it takes to create a video until you actually do it. And so
dabbled in with some procrastination, you know.
But we had a discussion before we went into this November, and I had to get her support, because when you do a daily video, yeah, that's okay. Weekly is hard. Must have several in the can. Doing daily.
Oh, I agree too, Turtle Tom. Yes. Oh my goodness. That is my plan, to have some in the can.
Yeah. That's always the best to do. And that's the way you inoculate yourself from things that happen. Let's see. James says, batching is best. I can attest to that. Once we caught up, it was very difficult to grab materials and put a show together on a Saturday morning. Yep. And James is talking about the DIY chameleon guys.
Oh, I know. I hear you guys, and you're in the room, and I hear James. Hey, James. and they're going for a long time. How many did you get done? Oh, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's perfect. And then you get a rest.
And the problem is that when you use them all up, we would record on Saturday and launch on Wednesday. And so when we didn't have anything in the can, it's like, okay, Saturday, what are we going to do? Do we have the idea? Do we have everything? Like DIY? Sometimes you got to do stuff. Do we have all the materials? Can we do that? And then, of course, get it edited in time for Wednesday. And so it's working for week to week is tough.
Yes. And especially this new thing for me. I mean, it's like down to the line. And then, there's all the other things that have to be done. So
yeah, and it's tough for you because you're learning, and learning tools is never
so many brain explosions.
Time suck.
For sure.
Oh, let's see. Amy.
Hi, Amy.
I'm here. Missed the first 5 minutes. Was just recording my first video, putting myself in it. Yay!
Yeah.
For those who are, I think I haven't played it back for myself yet. How'd you feel seeing yourself on video?
Did not like seeing myself on video, but then again, I may get used to that too. I have gained such a high respect for people who are out there putting themselves out there. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I think what it's important to, especially for those of us, and I'm in this bucket where I'm not fully comfortable doing video. I still have to get myself in the zone before I can do video. And that's a danger point for me. And it may be helpful for you all, is when I get out of the zone, that's when I fall. And when you batch 3 episodes, you're feeling really good. The trap is to then don't do anything for 3 weeks and rest, because then you're back to the deadline, going deadline to deadline, and you get out of the zone.
And then you have to get back into the zone and anyway, there you go. Yeah.
When you're in the zone, it's like, just keep going. It's like a habit.
You know what happens too? I just realized, and just a little side thought, something new might come up. And if you have some already in the, in the bucket or whatever, you have enough time to throw that new thing in there, something,
Yeah.
I like that. So.
Tutorial Dom says, I think Sean feels your pain, Yvette.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
See, Amy says, I like this interview style video. It's great.
Thank you. Thank you, Amy.
And Amy, there's actually 2 interview styles. This is a live interview, which is, it can be a little bit more difficult than the pre-recorded interview.
Actually, I like this style.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Wait.
I don't know. Because then I could just forget about it. I don't know. I have less meltdowns. Oh my gosh.
Well,
I could explain on that.
Go ahead.
Having a rough day, tired, blah, stuff's just not well with the universe. I don't know. And then we're trying to do some recorded interviews, and it's just not there. And so we just have to stop. But with the live, you're on, and you can't take the ums out or the what's it's or who's it's. But I don't know. I just like it better. It just flows, in my opinion.
The thing is, you're not supposed to take out the ums and the ahs. Yeah. And so
I don't know. I don't care. Yeah.
Everybody expects raw and real interview.
Get it done, number 1.
Let's see. Justin says, we have so much editing to do now. My son recorded hours of content.
Wow. Editing is another superpower.
You got to get good at editing.
Oh my goodness.
His son has a gaming channel, Minecraft. And so, yeah.
Oh, I remember that game.
Yeah. Hey, Mini Minion.
Hello, Mini Minion. Hello.
Tutorial Tom saying, Yvette, did you see any growth in your business as a result of your YouTube efforts?
Yes, I have. Okay. I have in all ways, in all aspects.
Okay.
Questions, sales, on social media, questions, all of it. So, and it's gonna probably be more, which is what we want.
All right. Amy says, I actually use my ring light setup and think I got the lighting figured out. Oh, that's a huge thing.
Oh, I gotta find that ring light. We have one around here. I love that ring light.
Although I forgot that it came with a fancy microphone also. Got to figure that one out next.
Oh my goodness. Yay, you're getting there. Yay. I'm so happy.
You figure out one thing every video. You figure out one more thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's and really that's the way you do it.
You know, right now I'm having a hard time remembering to look into the camera. I'm looking at him or I'm looking at me to whatever. So that's another thing I have to work on.
Let's see. You look great on camera, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Amy.
What about me?
Whatever. You always look.
Chief said, I would also have a hard time letting anyone down the group, my partner, but it's amazing how Bill can come up with an idea in the blink of an eye, and then both of us were able to implement it. Yeah, he's talking about the DIY chameleon guys.
Oh, yeah. Bill is, anyway, tooting your horn. Bill has never at a loss for ideas. He has so many.
Bill has experience in this kind of thing. Oh, okay. Talking about Amy's talking. I think the live stream seems better. Yeah. It's more interactive. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's actually probably yes.
It's great. I love it. The one thing about a live show is it takes a while for it to grow up. Mm-hmm. When you first start a live, it's like nobody knows you exist. You're sitting there talking to an empty room. This is how I started 3 years ago. The lives that I have now, we've got a group, we've got a great community. But when that grew over 3 years, when I started, I was talking to an empty room. I was practicing my soliloquies.
Soliloquies.
I think I used that word right. I don't know. Pontification. So
circumlocution.
So you do have to you have to build up every outreach. It's just like everything. You just got to build it up and dedicate yourself to it and say, yeah, this is what I want. And this is what I'm going to make happen.
Hey, Sean.
Wow, you are upping your guest game, Bill. That's right.
That's right, Sean.
Oh. Jarek says, I always catch myself looking at myself during Zoom calls.
Same. Like I'm looking at myself right now, but I should be looking at the little dot. I should point there. And then I'm looking at him because,
I remember one interview that I did. I made it a point, instead of looking at the screen, I looked at the camera for the entire thing. And I think it freaked the interviewer out. It was just uncomfortable. He didn't like it. So, wow, I can't even. Oh, well, didn't get that job, even though he had no explanation as to why I didn't get that job. Had somebody in there who wanted me in there really badly. And this guy said, no, I don't like him.
That's okay.
Bill, have you ever used a green screen before? If so, is it hard to edit? Justin, I have. I don't use it a lot, but I have before. And it's very easy once you have a program that removes green screen. Now, I haven't done it in Resolve. I did mine in Canva, and that was really easy. And so, in fact, the episode on editing, you see the backdrop is a forest, and then you see me dancing. That was on a primitive green screen. Mm-hmm. The software is so good right now that I just did it against the wall of my house that was blank, and it worked.
Mm-hmm. Like all these questions are good.
Here we go. All right, Yvette. Marcia Ann's asking you.
What are you actually looking at when you're recording a live show like this? By the way, I used a ring light for the DIY episode we did. Okay. What are we actually looking at? When I'm recording, I'm actually trying to look where I'm supposed to look, like right now. That's, yeah.
Yeah, see
Did I say this?
The camera is up here. Mm-hmm. The screen is down here. Yes. And so you see us looking below the camera, and the chat is to the side. Now, I'm actually going to get a 3D printer and print something that's going to take this camera and put it right in front of the screen.
Ooh, I like that.
I know they have things like that, but I can.
You can do it.
I can do it.
You can do anything.
Jarek says it's hard to focus and look at the camera.
It is, because I'd rather look at Bill. He's so much more interesting to look at than that little thing.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to look at yourself than it is to look at that black hole.
Right.
So just another one of those skills.
Someone out there was mentioning about the ring light. You like the ring light? I think it was Marsha Ann.
Yeah.
And Amy. It just makes you look so good. It does. Want me to read that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I still stink at filming and editing. I have no clue what I'm doing. I had to overcome being camera shy in order to start making videos. Oh, yes. That was me inserting yes. I'm trying my channel has a little over 200 subscribers. Nice.
I mean, that's a good amount there, Minion. And let's see, how to overcome camera shy. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's see, tutorial time.
A novice YouTuber mistake is to look at the screen instead of the lens itself. Yes, indeedy.
And it's even harder when you've got a phone and you're recording yourself with the phone, because it's not easy to tell where the camera is. So you got to test that. Little tip for everybody.
Tell me. Yeah.
James says,
I would do the same. I just look at Bill. That's right. Okay. Casey, is it Neistat?
Neistat.
Wears sunglasses so he doesn't have to always look into the camera. Oh, yeah.
That's a good. Yeah, Casey Neistat is
sounds familiar.
A guy who he was a big name on YouTube who did a daily vlog, and that was.
Oh, is that big guy that I know who that is? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
And wearing sunglasses was a signature part of his wardrobe.
Right.
He says because he didn't like looking at people in the eye. And it works. You can't tell when he's looking at himself instead of the camera. Oh, Mason Stroll says, "Yeah, I film with a phone."
Awesome.
You can film with a phone. I have hundreds upon hundreds of videos. Probably the first 700 of my videos are on the phone.
I love my phone, and I love that little microphone attachment too.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah, that's the only thing. If you're with your phone, get good audio. But I've seen Mason's videos. He does pretty good stuff. Let's see.
Another hard thing is putting your subject in frame and then trying to do something because you're not looking at the camera and you're hoping that it's catching what you're doing. Oh, yes. What can I say?
Yeah, especially James, because he'd be in a garage. And so he'd be running around to a table somewhere and just making sure everything got caught.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Is Yvette going to Madagascar? I am staying here. I am not. I'm going to be taking care of everything. So all of you can have a wonderful time.
Yes, she is. We actually take vacations. I wouldn't call this, we go out. I wouldn't say we take, when we do vacations, it's like we go out for a night.
Yeah.
But any of our other trips, we don't do together because somebody's got to take care of the Jurassic Park.
No kidding. Yeah. And that's cool.
Yeah.
Mom may actually sent me the ring light set. She's been on but about starting to use it. Lol. Finally did it today. Took an hour to get the lighting and position of it figured out. I use my iPhone also. Yeah, it's good, especially if you have the cameras on most of the iPhones. I have an old one. It's still so good.
Yeah, you literally can use the iPhone forever. You never have to go beyond that. Bob's got a question about, you know what? Google it. That's the best thing to do. Google, what does the yellow triangle mean? That is the easiest way to figure that out. I don't know what a yellow triangle is.
Mm-mm.
Pet caretakers are the best. Oh, and necessary.
Yeah.
And the fact is, we've got 2 dogs that we both adore.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's basically for them.
Yeah, the only way I can go to Madagascar is because I know that Yvette is with the dogs, or else it would just break my heart.
And we do have a kind of 2 backup pet sitters that know everything. Yeah. I think Eric and Suzanne, my sister Suzanne. So Yvette, is breeding the Europlatist your full-time job? Pretty much. I do a lot of other things too. I dabble in the art field.
You've got a seasonal.
I've got a seasonal job too. So I don't know.
Yeah, let's talk about your seasonal job.
Well, I do a lot of the, let's see, the fiber arts. Like there's knitting, crochet. I have products, and also I do upcycling, like upcycling fingerless gloves. I like to call them my fantastical fingerless gloves. I do that. I have particular people that purchase from me, and I have an Etsy shop, which is under a different name. But I do that like around this season. It's getting really busy. So
yeah, when it comes around the holiday season, she goes from being a Phant breeder to a glove maker, fingerless glove maker.
Fingerless glove maker.
And hat, you'll see.
Oh yeah, I made the Christmas hats. That's so much fun. That's a blast.
Pet caretakers are the best.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Yep. November has been a great month. Thanks, Bill and Yvette, for sharing this adventure.
Thank you, Mikey.
It's been fun. It's been an accomplishment. Mm-hmm. I mean, I did it because I wanted to achieve this goal. It was a milestone for me, achievement for me. It's kind of like people training for a half marathon or marathon and then getting it done. So this is a personal goal for me to do this. By the way, throw Amy under the bus for 2025. Collab with the Monitor and Chameleon community.
Woohoo!
Well, I got plans for continuing something like this in 2025. And so I'll be talking to Amy. Yeah.
We know the dogs are number 1 when Bill cuts his show short when one escapes. Oh, yeah. Remember that time?
Yeah, when you came in and said, we can't find Vixen.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
It's like, all right, God. Oh.
I was going to say, I know I forgot this. Megan watches our pets, too. She's so good.
Yeah, we have...
my step girly, she watches our pets, and she's so good. They love her. She loves them.
Yeah, the one that comes in
and goes to D&D. Yeah.
Yeah, when Yvette and I go together, she is taking care of the household.
Yep.
So
we don't want to overwhelm her because we want her to do it again.
Amy says that was supposed to say she's been on my butt about using it. Oh, okay.
Oh, funny.
Also excited about the coconut cookie baking layer.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
That's right. I got something to look forward to.
Oh.
I'm already on anyway, I have so many random things to say, but I'm just not going to whatever.
Well, this is your show.
Oh, what I was going to say. After going to my family's for Thanksgiving, it was far. I just had a long drive and came back. I'm like, I can't fit another bite in my mouth, but then he's making those delicious looking cookies. I'm not going to say unless you already know. But I'm like, what? I'm so excited about those cookies.
What I'm doing tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, I put it on the thumbnil.
Oh, they
know exactly
what
I'm doing.
I didn't even look at the thumbnail. So whatever. I just work here. One of those. Did you see my post? No, I didn't see. I haven't seen it for a week.
So yes, you can talk about the cookies.
Okay. Yeah. So.
But so everybody, 5:00 tonight, where you can come and you can ask questions about YouTube and that kind of stuff. Yeah. And I'll be baking coconut cookies. So that's what we're doing with coconut glaze, by the way.
Yeah, I made sure we got all the ingredients.
Yeah. She helps make sure things are set up to go as smoothly as is possible for someone who's figuring it out.
Yeah. Okay, what's going on? What do we got here? You two are living the dream, working from home together as entrepreneurs. Thanks to Turtle Tom. We are living the dream. But sometimes I think 80 hours a week is worth it.
And that's true.
Like, bring your spouse to work day, bring your dogs to work day, bring your pets to work day. Every day.
If doing this is wonderful if you like being with your family.
Yes.
And I don't mean that sarcastically.
Facetiously.
Yes.
So some of us can say words.
Teamwork.
There's some words.
There's some times where your living styles don't get along, and for the first 2 weeks of us doing this, there was some adjustment period.
Right.
You
can say
I did things wrong, apparently.
You know what? Bill is so patient, and he's so laughing so hard because, that adjustment. Oh, when's he gonna leave? Just kidding.
Yeah. Well, I had to deal with that.
No, it's so funny. I'm like laughing, crying because it's so funny. But no, we get along. We don't.
I'll say it's just very cool. I love having somebody who we work together. We work on different things, but they're related. Geckos, chameleons, YouTube. We're doing Instagram, YouTube, and so we have conversations. We understand what each other is talking about, and we help each other with the issues. There was a time before Yvette got into this that she wouldn't understand what I'm saying. She'd be as supportive as possible, but she didn't know what to say when I would say things. Now she knows.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
I'm just thinking, when I first got into the chameleon world or the reptile world because of you, I didn't know the names of all these breeds. And he wrote this piece of paper, which I still have, of all the basic breeds of chameleons that I should know. I still have that list. Let me tell you, that list has grown so much. And also the knowledge that I've learned by this guy here.
Yeah, it was, so it's been, but of course, the thing is what's the downside? The downside is we don't go on vacation. We work 7 days a week. I get up at 4, 5 in the morning. I get to bed around 10. I need more sleep.
Yeah, sometimes I think there's room for us to grow or
to take better care of ourselves.
Yes. All right, you said it.
So yeah, the thing is, when you're doing your entrepreneurial stuff, there's no clock out, and when things you directly influence your life, and so if you don't work, well, the money doesn't come in,
right?
And so there is no break.
Yeah. But I'm hoping when you go to Madagascar, you take a little break. You're going to be in a different area, and I'm going to love that for him. He's going to have so much fun.
I'm going to be doing a lot of filming, and it's going to be a full-time job keeping James out of the trees.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds like a lot of fun to me. It does. Oh.
Let's see. I
love your monitors. Oh, Amy.
Yes.
Can Yvette make a Christmas hat for my veiled? I mean, that cash would be a perfect.
That would be very small.
Cask would be a perfect mount for a hat. I could try. Give me the dimensions. Yvette, my wife Michelle is going to need your number. So give her my number. Give him, whatever. Yeah. I'll even send it to you so we can put on. Yes.
How's Megan's YouTube channel? Well, like I said, she's taken a little bit of a break from aggressive growing, giving me a chance to catch up to her. Who is this?
Suzanne. This is my sister, Suzanne. Big supporter of us.
Love you both. You're both the most creative, caring, generous, and intelligent people I know. Aww.
I witnessed firsthand the care you give your critters. Yes, she has. We love and appreciate you, Susie Q. Mwah! 1,000 times.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, we'll go on. So let's talk about the future. Where are you going to take what you've learned?
What do you mean?
Well, as in you've learned a lot about how to do videos. And
yes.
What will and the next video that's coming out is the one that I've been working on. I did the but you're going to start working on your next video. And what are your thoughts going into that?
I'm going to see what my topic is. I'm going to see how I want to present it. And within it, I'm just going to kind of explore different ways. The more you do it, the more it's going to become easier, because sometimes when I go in to do it, I'm like, oh, I forgot how to do that. I just think with more time, it is going to help me retain all that information that I've learned just to get better, learn more skills on how to be a content creator. That's very basic. Anyway.
Yeah.
Unless there's something else to add to that.
Other than...
And I'm just going to, with the direction I want to go, any questions that I get from customers, people, I'm going to use that as information to create my videos and to...
Now, you had a great idea about the asking questions or answering questions.
Answering questions, yes.
And so what would you do for that? So, I mean, because that's a great idea, because the strategy that you, the strategy that you're using could be very useful.
Well, let me see. What I would do, I would probably be, if you're going to get an example or a screenshot of what I'm going to do, like partial talking head, and maybe have some video or pictures of what I'm talking about, depending on what it is. I could actually do some of them, maybe just talking to the camera.
But how do your ideas as to what topic?
My ideas to ask.
Well, this is the conversation that we had before.
Yeah, why am I forgetting this? So
she gets questions from customers all the time.
I get questions from customers, and I plan on answering them in a video.
Yeah, each one of those questions is a video. And so if you've got monitors, you've got anything, turtles, and you get people always interact. They ask questions on your YouTube video. They send you direct messages. They send you emails. They all ask questions. Every single one of those questions is a video.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to get ideas for videos. It doesn't have to be long. It can be short. It could be long, depending on what it is. But I think that's a really good way to go from there.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, it's once you start getting into that mindset of, wait a minute, every question that I get is a video. Every question that I have for myself that I want to figure out, it's a video, me figuring out that question. Everything that my chameleons do, geckos, monitors, turtles, anything that they do, that's a video, because people who don't have chameleons, geckos, monitors, or turtles, they don't know the mannerisms of a turtle, for example, and everything that a turtle does. Like for me, I don't know turtles very well. Everything that a turtle does is new and fascinating to me, even though, like chameleons, I've seen everything they do hundreds of times, but somebody who's never seen a chameleon, everything's new. And so once you get the eye of the beginner, and that's your YouTube audience, there's no end to
what you
videos.
can do. And then there's some other ones that I was thinking about creating, things I love to watch on YouTube, like what do I do in the morning, or what's my morning schedule with my geckos. I like that stuff, so I might do a little bit of self-serving. I love it.
That's Bill. Would you consider, you got to get good at autocorrect.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, those skills are not good for me.
Bill, would you consider having Patrick do an IQ? I'm assuming that is a Q&A. Is that what you mean? There we go. Would you consider having Patrick the guy do an episode one day? The answer is yes and no. The answer is yes, he will be on the video, and I will be doing the filming there in Madagascar. I am coming to Madagascar with a list of things Unfortunately, the internet connection between here and Madagascar is so dicey.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually tried to have him on the Chameleon Academy a number of times, and we just couldn't get the internet to work reliably. We were able to have one Q&A, and I think, Mikey, you may have been there for that one. I did it within the virtual campus, and we didn't think we were going to be able to have it. And then at the last minute, he came on. And so I told everybody, hey, it's on. But, I can't, it's hard to do that for a show. So he will show up on the channel just live. Probably not until we can get a good, reliable internet connection. So, let's see.
Imagine walking through the jungle and you hear James say, hey, you guys, check out the parsons 45 feet up in the tree.
Yeah,
in a tree.
James,
oh my gosh.
and by the way, little hint for everybody who wants to do stuff like this. If you're doing a live interview and you bring up questions, I always read the question out loud, because more and more people are listening to YouTube videos and not watching them. And so you're just keep in mind that your audience, this video, this interview, and any interview you do live stream lives forever. And somebody may be listening while they're driving or cooking or whatever.
Good idea. I like that.
So that's what we do. That's some good advice, Bill. Never thought about that. Every question is a video.
Yes.
Yeah. Got to start writing questions down now. Yeah. And you'll notice for Misty Mountain Phants, there is, if you go on that website, you will see there is literally an 11-page care guide.
And I plan on doing videos on each section.
Every section is at least one video.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness.
So, and actually, you know what, maybe we can bring that up. Go ahead and talk to talk to everybody. Say hello. How's everybody doing? Let's see if I can.
Hello. Hey, how's everybody doing? I know that's so true.
Let's see. I'm going to share this and just share what we've done for.
He's bringing it up, and
yeah.
Love this. I love this here.
All right. So, if you see this is our the care guide that spent so long putting together for the customers, and it's really so people can be successful with Fantasticas when they get them. And where do you go for information? Well, this is exactly where you go for information. And so you see all aspects of husbandry. How many videos? It's going to take us a year to get through all the videos.
Right. I agree.
So,
but I look forward to it.
Yeah.
I get to learn, get better. There's so much to do with YouTube and just learning different platforms to create your videos and trying new things. This is what Bill likes to do. He's so good at it. He loves teaching people how to do it too.
I do.
You do.
That's what this channel is all about.
I know.
And
it's his superpower. I've said that a couple times. You have so many superpowers. I got to find that picture of Bill in a Superman suit. I'm like, this suits you so much.
Many of you are work with animals. I think all of you have maybe reptiles or animals, and when you work with animals, there is such a lack of information out there, and there's no end to the questions that people have. So when you've got just start at the beginning and explain your animals, because often, and now I'm talking to those of you who have reptile or animal channels, we are so involved in the community, we're used to a high level of familiarity with the animals that we work with. But when we get onto YouTube, it's a whole new world of people who've never seen these before.
Mm-hmm.
I've run into people who didn't think that chameleons were real. And they're just blown away by just the basics that the chameleon can curl its tail. This is the reason why this is important. The reason why it's important that we all make our YouTube channels and we make videos that go towards the general populace is because the more they know about the reptiles, the more mainstream it becomes, the more people get involved, the bigger our community grows, the more vets can have jobs being exotic vets, the more companies can make money if they make products specifically for the reptile world and specialty products. And so it's like an upward spiral. And that upward spiral starts with us here. And that's what this channel is all about. And so it's really cool to have so many people developing channels. Let's see.
I like the glare of my glasses.
Yes. Do you send a copy of that care guide with the purchase of a Phant?
I do not. I have not yet. I should do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, usually the people are doing their research before they get the Fantasticus, right. And you want them to have everything ready before they get the Phant. So usually when the conversation starts and the money, people start getting serious with the money, actually before that.
Yeah, they do. They'll ask, they'll say, well, first of all, even before the care guide, I found your website and I've learned so much. So just right there tells me that they've already been doing lots of research. And then they will also now have that care guide to look back onto and the website. But yeah.
Now, what we've been talking about is there's one section of what to do when you get your Phant home. Maybe as a single sheet, that would be a good thing to put in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
What? Is this funny?
Still can't believe they make reptile carpet. Yeah, none of us.
What?
Okay, well, there. Okay, so
something I don't know.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
You go into Petco and stuff. You find this reptile carpet. It's just like this cloth that you put at the bottom of cages. And yeah, it's we all say, please don't do this.
Do not do this. Who created that?
Say Bill and James did a video about fogger attachments. Really like that episode, especially when Bill secretly invented a new fogger attachment and James didn't know. Yes.
Oh, I love that idea. Heaven. Anyway, the fogger idea. Yes. We tried to do that to each other quite a bit, Justin. Yep. He made me do that whole episode and then busted out something that worked. Sounds just like him.
We're on that show. James and I are just playing. We're just having fun. I think that's why the show works for all of us, and it's fun for me and James because we're just having fun. See, I agree. You definitely need to research first, but that care guide is so good looking. I'd like it in my collection. There are plans. You see, the problem is, Bob, with the box that you ship the Phants in, that
it'll get compromised.
It'll get folded up, and it's just painful to think about that thing folded up.
Yeah.
But and making it small enough to fit in the box, it's like then the text gets so bit small. But you raise a good point.
Yes, I agree.
And we've actually been thinking about.
I like that when you get your Phant home, just have that little piece.
Yeah, because that's something that even if thing is when you research something, it absorb only little bits and pieces, and you forget.
Right.
You don't absorb everything. Try to catch cookies live. I'm going to decorate a tree. That's excellent.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. Talking about reptile carpet.
Yeah.
Reptile carpet is a breeding ground for bacteria. Not to mention some critters can get their little nails caught on it.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there any
I've
reptile?
never seen that, but if I ever saw it, I'd go, get out of here.
You don't. It comes with every chameleon kit.
Ew.
You don't see it because I throw it away immediately.
Wow, I've never seen it, and I've seen you pull it out.
Yeah, get rid of this stuff. It is the craziest thing to put into a reptile cage. Oh, yeah. What the heck? Oh. Mikey Ben says, James and Bill together is a new generation of the odd couple.
Oh my goodness, yes. So enjoyable to watch them. Slapstick comedy. I love it.
Oh, all right, everybody. Where are you guys going with this? This is officially, we're officially done. You know what? I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'm going to give you a preview as to what 2025 is going to look like, because I have a huge plan for 2025. And so just stick around for a couple minutes. I'm going to let you in on that plan. But please, right now, I'd love to hear in the comments, where are you going to go with this? What are you going to do? What do you want to accomplish? Let's set some forward thinking goals, and let's I mean, we can work on it together.
Yeah.
But,
tell us, and we'll hound you.
I'll make Yvette go after you.
I know. Don't make me go after you. All right.
You see me pushing her now, but
oh my gosh, that's just
but I don't feel bad about it at all, because she literally spent 2 years. We'd be walking the dog and say, so I'm planning out my week. She said, so is the YouTube channel part of that?
Oh, I know. I cringe. I just want to.
I really think YouTube's a great idea, Bill. Great idea, Bill.
Great.
So 2025. There are two aspects of 2025. First is there's going to be a series of challenges, and these are I'm going to do a series of challenges for beginner, intermediate, and advanced. You decide where you are, and it's going to be year long. And so every month there's going to be some challenges depending upon where you stand. For example, at the beginner level, it'll be do a visual storytelling, which just means you've got B-roll and maybe text at the bottom. Mm-hmm. Do a voiceover, do a talking head, all the basics to get over just the hump. Intermediate is if you've had a channel for a while, and then it's okay, try doing a short video once a day for a week, or do a something about that level. You get to the advanced level, let's do Vlogtober, where you do a vlog episode once a day for a month, or I talked about a progression video that you work on for at least 6 months and put together a video over what you've done for the last 6 months. Tutorial episode. That's going to be for intermediate. I'm still working out where all this goes. Mm-hmm. And so if you love doing this kind of stuff, you just stick here with the channel. We're going to go over all sorts of challenges that will help you grow. And that's kind of what I do.
Get to experiment with all the different ways on how to make a video.
So let's see what some people, and that's the first half. There's the next one. And so I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what you've said in the chat, and we're going to go into the second half of what I've got planned for next year.
Okay. What do we got here?
Let's see. James says, never planned on going anywhere with it. For me, it was just about having fun with a great community and a good friend. Always be there to support the Chem Academy. Yay. Thank you very much. It is wonderful to be doing this with you. Let's see. All right. Mikey Ben says, promise and purpose for 2025. More carpet chameleons, woo-hoo! Serve the Cluminati, and spread kindness. Push for more education and adopt before you shop. All right.
Oh, I love that.
Evolver Reptiles, I have my topic list written out for making videos on cat geckos. Oh, I love cat geckos. And we'll be starting in January 2025. Excellent. And Little Sparrow
Susie
would like to do a Montessori podcast. I
Yeah,
love that
fun.
idea. Oh, you need to
talk to Uncle Bill here. No,
you need to visit here and spend a week in and we'll get you started.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is awesome idea. I love that. Okay, second half of what's going on in 2025 is I'm going to be doing a journey to Animal Con. Animal Con generally happens in the September-October timeframe, and I'm going to put together a program that works kind of like on the same topics as this course did, but it's going to be every month is going to have a section with homework and assignments, so somebody can start at the beginning, February 1st, beginning of February, because I'm going to be in Madagascar in January, and if anybody just sticks with it, they will have their YouTube channel going by the Animal Con, and we're going to have an in-person meetup at Animal Con, and I think that'd be a fun project to do.
I know. Look forward to that.
So that's what we are up to. So, all right, everybody, we are coming to the end of this show here. Do you have any last questions for Yvette or me?
It's been a lot of fun, growing experience for sure.
Oh yeah,
and it's yeah.
I've seen her do I've seen a lot of growth in her just watching from the beginning when we started up until now, and I mean just the fact that she's been here for an hour. Mm-hmm. Talking and still is here talking.
Yes, I am here.
It's an accomplishment.
It is.
So, all right, everybody, we're going to go and get the kitchen ready for doing coconut cookies at 5 p.m. today. That's Pacific time, so 8 p.m. Eastern. Mm-hmm. And so you can come back and ask any questions. And you know what, Bob, if you ask that question tonight, I will do the Google. And I will figure it out because I don't know the answer to that yellow triangle. I mean, it doesn't sound good, but I don't know the answer to that. So we'll figure that out together if you haven't by 5 p.m. So let's see. Amy's Reptile says, that sounds awesome. I'm actually only 2 hours away from where they hold Animal Con in Orlando. Oh, wow. Amy, it would be great to see you there.
Oh, you should go.
Oh, yes. Be part of this. Be part of this. It was so cool. And by the way, I'd love to have you be one of my Sunday interviews.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I love how you're. James is saying, for you, just love how much you evolved in such a short time, Yvette. You're doing a fantastic job. Don't you dare stop.
Thanks, James. Wait, there's my heart.
There's your hair. There we go. Oh, so your Yvette videos.
Oh,
go ahead.
Yvette, your videos have been great so far.
I agree.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Have a great Sunday.
Thank you, everybody.
Want to hang out on set? By the way, Yvette will probably be around
back and forth
when I'm doing the cookies. She's never too far from.
I know.
Doesn't let me get too far in the kitchen without supervision.
Too funny.
So, everybody, thank you very much.
Bye.
And we'll see you later.
Yes.